Okay, all you twin flamers, twin flame family, twin flame flambe, using the same deck. This is going to be the reading, the monthly for July. I didn't do a weekly because I'm just not feeling doing weeklies right now. I kind of want to focus on some other things. I'll be making a video about a bunch of cool synchronicities that have happened lately, and you know, I may or may not continue to do twin flame readings, monthly readings, but for now I would like to do one for you guys for July 2017. And also I didn't do a weekly, just besides not feeling it, I'm just busy. I had a lot of doctor's appointments and all kinds of stuff. So, and just getting stuff done around my house. I got gardening, yard work, and different things, you know, self-care with the home and the temple within and the temple without. So we're focusing on that, focusing on self and health. So yeah, I'll be making a video after this one about some cool synchronicities that I had, and I might include the dream I had about my twin flame. There's definitely a shamanic dream that I'm gonna do all its own, and the two animals, totem animal medicine that came to me in a dream was during a nap after I did the cardinal reading. And it confirmed two main energies that I was getting, or just two messages that came through. So I thought those were pretty significant, since I had the animal medicine dream after I did the cardinal shamanic healing reading. And I'm cardinal, I'm Capricorn, also Cancer moon, so I'm double cardinal. So we're gonna see what comes. Okay, what wanted to flip out here? Seven of Cups. All right. Right next to the Ten of Swords. So something's ended and a decision's been made. And there's the Justice card, and I just saw the Two of Cups. And I just saw the Moon card. So there's the Hermit. Ten of Cups peeking out there. We gotta hermitize to figure out what we really want. Okay, so all the white light of the unified rainbow, the God grain flow, the only flow I know, key being God. Here we go, here we grow, here we glow. See if we get any poppers while I'm shuffling. See if messages come in while we're meditating on the shuffling rhythms. So I'm getting like the indecisive feelings are coming to a head, coming to a close. And if you haven't made a decision, you or your twin, it's getting close to that. Some more hermitizing maybe is necessary. More going in, going within. Five of Wands, Two of Swords. Okay, what do we got here? Two of Wands, twin flammers. All right. So this is definitely for you guys. I wasn't mistaken when I said it's for the twin flames. I was right on the money with that, because I'm highly intuitive. I said I was going to do a twin flame reading, and by golly, it's ending up being just that. Ha! Ha ha even. Ha 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 even. Stage left even. I'm going to start doing like quotes and like name that quote, like who said it, or what movie it was from. Stage left even. So if y'all know who that is, comment in the comment section. I'll leave the comment section open this time. And if you get it right, well then you get to feel good about yourself and have a nice warm fuzzy feeling. Oh, Daughter of Wands wanted to come out. That's been coming out quite a bit. So, excuse me, I'm sweating a little bit. Yeah, I had to put a bunch of steroid ointment all over because I'm busted out in a rash. Couldn't sleep last night or the night before. But we got little naps in here and there, so we're running on all cylinders. Okay, so Knight of Swords. So far the Two of Wands, the Knave of Wands, the Knight of Swords. So, very dynamic. This is thought put to action, okay? There's some focus on this twin flame, new beginning. There's some fire and passion because it's the night, so it's some passionate thought. So taking action. This new beginning, clean slate. Which is you, but it's also reflected in your twin. And I believe it's Divine Mother energy. Because on that card in particular, there's 3 blossomings on the wand. And it's in a figure 8, and it's a snake, so it's the Divine Mother, the wisdom of the Divine Mother, this karmic tie, heart-centered consciousness. So we have the Chariot, the Son of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the 8 of Wands. So you could be getting some downloads about how to move forward, how to cooperate with the energies in order to feel more energized, balanced, motivated, methodical with your actions, very guided from a place of centeredness and balance. So Son of Cups, that's the Knight of Cups. 3 of Pentacles, cooperation. Hierophant, 8 of Wands. Usually when I see the Hierophant, there's the Death card right there. Usually, and Judgment. Oh, okay. Wow, big transformation in order to come to this decision. So whenever I see the Hierophant card in a twin flame reading, I see it as marriage. Just to be quite frank about it. Okay, the Death card wanted to come out again. So, okay, this big transformation. There's the Emperor, the Tower. In order to get to this place of, okay, Emperor, the Chariot, this good, not just balance, but really Sorry, I'm getting like boob sweat, and I'm not playing with myself over here. I'm like dripping. There's the Mother of Cups and the Five of Cups. So the Divine Mother is, you know, comforting us in this time of deep emotional pain, because, you know, it's not just that we miss our twin flame. We may miss our old self sometimes, because back then, before we took this vow of solitude, solace, whatever, on this path, maybe we had more fun, maybe we had more friends, felt more love, expressed more love. But, you know, God wants us to be this Emperor energy. So there's the Tower, Death card. That's why I did all those shamanic healing readings, because we're going deep, people. We're going deeple. So we'll see what comes back out. How long have I been shuffling? 11:22. Haha. Yeah, a lot of number synchronicities lately. Oh, geez. 444, 555, 111, 33. Oh my gosh. I watched my rising sign at Husky Light for, I think it's the monthlies. Six of Cups. Okay. But it said 332 views, so I was the 333rd view. There was 33 likes and 3 comments. Hello. And the message for that Sagittarius reading, big, like, just get grounded. So I have transplants to do, yard work. I'm going to set up my son's little pool. There's the Lovers right there. So we just had the Six of Cups, and then the chunk wanted to flip over, and Lovers was on the top. So the reunion of souls. So, you know, not just your twin flame, but bringing more love back into your life, especially Divine Feminine. So good friends, besties. So here's the Hangman and the High Priestess. Mother of Wands and Daughter of Wands. So there's a progression. You know, getting in tune with your intuition. That Hangman, you know, we got to have downtime. Five of Swords. Yeah, and some negative thoughts about the past. Guilt and shame, regret can come up. Because when we go deep, we just go into the deep, and what's there is what's there. So, so a lot of people are afraid to go deep because they may not like what they find, and it's not always comfy, cozy, rosy. I didn't say rosy on purpose. So, did we do all the white light of the unified rainbow, the God grain flow, the only flow I know, key being God, here we go, here we grow, here we glow? I think we might have, but we had to break up the cards here a little bit. So yes, I do shuffle for a while because messages come through, cards flip out. I kind of want to get a sense of what's being asked of us, the current energies, what the masculine and feminine are focusing on individually within their own meat bags, flesh vessels, whatever. And then together as far as like mirroring each other. So, one more little one here. Didn't look at the bottom on purpose. So let's see what we got. Father of Wands. Ew, hubba hubba. So, Father of Wands is very fiery, loving, passionate, but he's also like, can be considered the rural, R-U-R-A-L, rural king. So, you know, he could be like very down to earth, even though it's fire, it's wands. He could be like, you know, he's like the family man, the farmer, get her done, knows what to do and when to do it, always has direction, never doubts. There's a confidence to the Father of Wands. The King of Wands is the most confident character in the deck. So let's see what we got. What the heck? Oh, there's the Eight of Wands. Okay, so that's crowning. That came back up. Son of Pentacles. So there's the Knight of Pentacles. And that kind of confirms the energy I was talking about with, you know, very methodical. I was kind of getting Knight of Pentacles energy from this King of Wands, okay? This Knight of Pentacles is also like the more methodical, definitely knows where to go, what steps to take. Could also be considered the farmer, okay? Like in the Thoth deck, the Knight of Pentacles is that. But in the Harmonious deck, the King of Wands is the farmer, okay? So getting very in touch with, and we have the Nine of Cups. I said with, wish, witch. Okay, magic, making it happen. That's at the foundation. Ooh, Five of Pentacles. Whenever I see that, it reminds me of my twin flame because he's an earth sign, born at 5:55. So Five of Pentacles. That's feeling left out, you know? But, you know, if you don't listen to Divine Mother, you're going to feel like that. You're not going to feel the love. And then the feminine energy has the Two of Swords, which is indecisiveness, but it's also a very much a mirror. Like in the Harmonious deck, it's kind of not wanting to look into the mirror. So we got Five of Pentacles and Four of Cups for the Divine Masculine, but it's going to balance them out. Okay, this has to happen, okay, because we have Temperance, and there's the Three of Pentacles. So they're cooperating, because they don't really have a choice. They're feeling bored, isolated, alienated, anxious, left out in the cold. They're feeling, you know, uninvited. The options that they see are uninviting. They're not resonating. So they're allowing Spirit to guide them to a more centered, balanced alchemy, inner alchemy. I also get throat chakra with that because of the drips aren't coming from the eye, it's coming from the throat. So speaking things into existence, voicing your opinion, that can be very healing, very balancing, very empowering. Just speaking your mind. Even if it's just about how the masculine's feeling left out in the cold. And so this is the masculine energy within too, not just the masculine twin, the one who embodies most of the masculine energy. Okay, because there's temperances, so it's like, I think they need a little bit more divine feminine love. And they're not getting it because maybe they aren't talking to their twin flame. They're holding grudges. You know, but that just eats you up, okay? Five of Pentacles, Four of Cups. That's just, now you're seeing everything through, not rose-colored glasses, but like stormy gray colored glasses. This Five of Pentacles is like, all we want to do is love, but we don't have an outlet for it. That's what I just got, because it's a rose that's weeping and sad, crying, you know, blood, sweat, tears. They've worked hard to get love in their life and it's not working out. Well, you got to cooperate with Spirit, Divine Masculine. That's also within the feminine twin, okay? So what are the things that we have to do to bring more love into our life? If we don't have our twin flame, how do we do that? Prayer, the power of prayer. Nine of Cups is the wish card. Wish is granted. This is also, I call it the power of prayer. My prayers get answered, man. I'll tell you what. If you know how to pray, you'll see how effective it is. You need to be concise and very clear and have a sense of direction. Okay, we got the Ten of Cups on the side of the feminine. So it's like, I feel like she's made the right decision because she's got Magician and Ten of Cups and Eight of Cups. So you made the right decision to walk away in your own way. Like for me, I'm cutting back on twin flame stuff and updating you guys with the divine masculine. I'm not, every download or whatever dream that I have about my divine masculine, you know, just even if it applies to the collective, I may or may not share it. So it's walking away. The feminine is walking away, not necessarily from the path, the twin flame path, but maybe certain aspects of it that, you know, if we don't make this decision, it's going to hold up, you know, this manifestation of bringing this Ten of Cups, this love. See how vibrant, see how connected, and this is you know, this is you in tune with your emotions. If you feel good, okay, if you make that decision to walk away, you feel good, so you want to connect with yourself, mind, body, spirit, and connect with others, okay, community, family, church, at work, maybe whoever, just calling in more love, okay, and because the Nine of Cups is at the foundation, Eight of Wands crowning. So there's messages coming in of how to bring more love, this feeling of love, okay? So the connection to others and to your emotions, being connected within, as within, so without. But also the Magician being connected to the earth, the air, the water, the fire, time and space. That's another element that the Magician masters. Master of duality. Not just, you know, all the elements of earth, air, fire, water, but also time and space. Knowing that, you know, that exists down here. So that is an element that we have to work through, work with, okay? What's the next top card? Three of Cups. Yeah. We want this. We want to celebrate. We want to be in tune with our, you know, our intuition. This is the Trinity, Divine Mother, mind, body, spirit, you know, animal medicine. Okay, look at the red, orange, yellow. Really being in tune with our power centers, healing that sacral chakra. So, you know, when the sacral chakra is cleared, so when we have our basic needs met, okay, red, that's the Muladhara, the base root chakra. When those needs are met, then we can move up to healing the secrets of the sacred, what we hold sacred, okay? Family, love, our childhood. So we heal the sacral and clear that next. And that enables us to move into our power center, the Manipura, the solar plexus. So the Swadhisthana, the sacral, needs to be cleared so that we can be motivated. What's the word, angels? So we can be oh, I had this word yesterday because this was coming to me, clearing the sacral so that we can momentum, yes, not motivation, but momentum. So we're building momentum as we go up through, okay? Because when we get in the crown chakra, that's bam, like instant, okay? But the base root chakra is slow, okay? It may take a long time to find a place to live and get that sacred space in order to do your healing. You know, it may take a long time for that job offer to come in. It may take a long time for, okay, so as we work up in the chakras, it gets faster and faster, okay? Base root chakra, that's the slowest, that's the most 3D. Crown chakra, that's the fastest. That's why it's like lightning speed, okay? That information straight from God. And then it spreads out and radiates in all directions. So it's there available for everyone to tap into. But there's this unity within, this unification, reunion with self. See, the Six of Cups came out but didn't come back out. But here's the Three of Cups. This is also union or reunion. And it's the emotion. So, you know, it has to start within first. In order to call more love in, you have to be that. You have to be unified, balanced, loving yourself. And that attracts others who are loving themselves to you. Not self-serving love, just healthy, balanced love, okay? So, yeah, we have the Father of Wands. Yeah, there's the Daughter of Cups is right after. So, to call more love into your life, sometimes you just need to express love and give love. You can create love by giving it away, okay? You don't have to wait for it to come to you. Oh, I opened right up to the Moon. So, Father of Wands, that's very divine, masculine, you know, so what's on the mind of the feminine and the masculine? The masculine power. So their masculine twin, but also their masculine energy within. Because, you know, the feminine has the Two of Swords, the Magician. And see how, you know, the sword is like the biggest one here, okay? Cups, there's the earth, the water, oh, the fire, there's a wand. I didn't see that. So there's the wands. But what's the biggest, has the biggest presence? The air, the thought, the ether. So, and it all starts with the thought. So that's the thing that needs to come first. And see how close it is to touching the sun? Okay? And see this like a little bow tie kind of, the infinity symbol. Represents 3 chakras above, 3 chakras below, and you are centered right there. Heart chakra, when you're there, you manifest like a muffa, okay? But you got to get your thoughts right first. In order to have this, you want to the feminine within both twins, but the one who embodies more of the feminine energy wants to manifest this. But she knows she needs to get her thoughts right, make this decision, be balanced and healthy in the mind. Okay? And, you know, there's messages coming in for you to help you figure out how to do that. So, you know, use that to incorporate into your decision to walk away. So, this could be people, places, and things. It can be old beliefs, patterns of behavior, thoughts, emotional reactivity instead of response. So there's things about yourself, okay, and as within, so without. So, you know, choosing to walk away from people or a job or the town you're living or whatever, you know, certain family members you just need to kind of drop to the wayside right now because we're just not jiving, right? So, but there's things within you that you need to walk away from that are holding you back, and you can feel it, you know it. You know the decision you have to make is to walk away. But the walking away occurs inside first. It occurs within first, and it starts with making the right decision. In order to make the right decision, you have to be very balanced in your thoughts. See how it's kind of like makes like this downward facing triangle, and it looks like the sun, but it kind of looks like eclipsed sun. So it's like the moon and the sun together. Okay, you're bringing down that energy of the balanced masculine and feminine But the feminine leads the way. So this is a downward facing triangle. Those are feminine. Water and earth are downward facing triangles. But even though it's swords, okay, but you're grasping the ether, okay, and bringing it down. But to bring it down, that's the feminine. To bring it down to the ground, the water and the earth, okay? So this fire and this air needs to be harnessed and brought down so that we can, you know, our emotions are the things that really prompt us to act, but it starts, you know, if our emotions are going to be balanced and accurate, they got to be accurate. If they're not accurate, then something in the way we're thinking is off. But this is sitting right here waiting for you. It's like if you walk away, that 8 of Cups, you have 2 of Cups, you have love and partnership waiting for you. And that doesn't mean romantic, okay? You could be, romantic doesn't mean sexual and all that. You can go out on a romantic date with your dad or your best friend or your son. Go have a nice candlelit romantic dinner. It's about the ambiance and the feeling, the state of feeling, state of mind that it puts you in. You want to walk away from all the bullshit. You know, and maybe this also could mean you need to walk away from making this decision right now. Maybe you don't have all the information that you'd want in order to make, you know, maybe it seems like more of a rash, I hate saying that, a rash decision. Don't make rash decisions when you're itching yourself into madness. Don't make any decisions during that time. Mercury retrograde or not, I don't know where any of the planets are right now. I know we're in Cancer time with the sun, so we're in the zodiac sign, the sun sign of Cancer. So, you know, that could be a possibility that you just need to walk away from making this decision right now so you can just manifest more love in your life, because there could be kind of a, you know, remember the Hangman, I saw that as I was shuffling, so there could be, you know, you're kind of can't really do much about a certain situation, so you just need to walk away from thinking about it so much, and you can't make a decision because you don't have all the information yet. But you do know how to manifest like a demon, and that's just a figure of speech, but you know how to manifest like a god, okay? Magician and 10 of Cups, what? I said Magician and 10 of Cups. I know, what? What? Okay, what? Water? Okay, this is when you're being water and you're just going with the flow. Do you see how much love and radiance there is? Shared connection, balance of night and day, sun and moon, okay? So this is a very balanced, integrated way of living. This is very empowering. When you feel full, when your love cups are full, that's a very, you know, you're centered in your heart space, and that's where we manifest. Okay, we pull in information through the crown. We use our third eye to see things clearly. And one of the best ways to manifest is through the throat chakra, okay, the Vishuddha, speaking things into existence. So that's why so many people do, you know, mudras, mantras, positive affirmations. How did God create everything? First there was the Word, right? And the Word was with God, and the Word was God. So speak from your God tongue, which is your Vishuddha, your throat chakra, and that's how we manifest. But, okay, temperance is very balanced. Okay, you have to be in the heart space. That's where we need to be present, right there, centered, balanced. Okay, then we allow for the information to come in from the ether, from the cosmos, our star family, God, source, creator, our team, our guides. For me, it's Daniel, the interpreter of dreams, and Asaph, the seer. Those are my 2 #1 guides, besides the angels, of course, but my personal guides, besides my ancients and ancestors, my bloodline, And possibly Daniel and Asaph were my family. That's why, you know, the interpreter of dreams and the seer. I mean, that's the shamanic journey. That's what I'm all about. So, but remember to use that third eye, because we need to make sure that we're understanding the messages coming in through the crown chakra, that we're seeing things clearly. That includes self-perception. That includes the limitations of time and space. That includes knowing that we can transcend the limitations of time and space. Self-limiting beliefs. We can't do it. This is your I can't presence. But sometimes literally we can't make a decision. We don't have all the information. We need some direction. So it's coming in through the, what's crown chakra. That's the information coming in from God. Okay? So harnessing that and grounding that and moving forward. At the core is the Knight of Pentacles. This is the most methodical knight in the deck. And again, this eclipse, I'm going to have to do an eclipse reading for sure. I might do a twin flame specific one and then a general one, because the eclipse keeps coming up. So there's eclipse there, and I see eclipse here. So sometimes you need to eclipse things out of your life, which, sometimes you just need to, let go of the rope. I say that all the time, let go of the rope. You're pounding and pounding your face on the water and getting all bruised up. You don't have what it takes to make the decision right now, okay? And that could be some blocks you need to work through, or whatever it is, walking away from something so you're in a better state of mind. So maybe there's some rearranging in your physical environment, maybe your physical body, okay, that needs to take place before you can make that decision, before you can even allow the information to come in to make that decision. So it's not necessarily like you're blocking the information, okay, it's there. You know it's there, but you want to be in a better place to receive it. And that could be a literal, tangible location, place, okay? Having your own space, your own home, whatever. Yeah, those are great cards, though. The decision to walk away is really the main thing that I'm getting here. And then once you do that, whatever decision is holding you up, once you make that decision and allow the information to come to you, ask for help, pray for clarity, okay? Ask God to wash away any doubt so that your own ego isn't clouding up your vision. So, this is what the Divine Feminine's doing right now, okay? Calling in this connection, this love, soul family, soul tribe, whatever it is, your team in spirit. Whatever is going to make you full and connected and vibrant in order to allow for great spirit to help you out here, because that sword, that's the biggest one. But we anchor it into the earth. See how these wands are spread out, touching the earth, and they're spread out in all directions? Well, I feel like that's on the earth there. So, also kind of looks like a wheel, like spokes on a wheel, like the karmic wheel. So there's also information about how to get off the karmic wheel and liberate yourself and have your mukti, your moksha, from the samsara, which is the karmic wheel. Your mukti, your moksha, that's your liberation. And that's when we arrive, when we get liberated from the karmic wheel, the samsara, we arrive at the siddhi. I believe it's spelled S-I-D-D-H-I. And siddhi is where all the magic happens, okay? That's the vibrancy. That's the magic. That's the manifestation. That's full self-empowerment, motivation, momentum, okay? You're flowing, you're going, okay? The magician has momentum. It's not slow. It's not the hermit. It's the magician. Momentum, baby. All right? And what's the thing that drives us and fuels us? Love and connection. As within, so without. As above, so below. Connected within, then you connect with others. You connect with God, you connect with self and the earth. You got to walk away. You got to make a decision and walk away from something in order to let that come in for you, though. So, just step by step, one step at a time. Don't get ahead of yourself. We don't want to backtrack, so make sure that each step that you're taking is very methodical, very deliberate. Don't be sorry, be deliberate. We don't want to have any regrets. Okay? This can also be regret. Like, we regretted doing something. This is why we're not invited to the party. Nobody likes us now because we're, you know, we lashed out at everyone, or you know, so the divine masculine is maybe feeling some of this, okay? But they're willing to cooperate and climb that mountain. They're willing to do the work, okay? And the Son of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, that's a very hard-working knight. It doesn't have a lot of momentum, but it's very sure-footed, very, very steady and balanced. So, you know, this is what the divine masculine needs right now. Come from a place of balance before they speak, because, you know, this is your choice whether you feel like this or not, whether your situation reflects one of isolation, abandonment. Okay, Five of Pentacles is like you don't see the resources available to you, but they may not be tangible. Maybe the resource that you have available to you is prayer. You know, maybe you don't have a home or a job or anything, a car, nothing right now, but you have the power of prayer, the power of love. This is at the foundation. So it's like, you know, this is your prayers being answered and the information coming into you. But see how it's available to everyone? It radiates out. Everyone can tap into this, okay? So you call in that energy of clarity or whatever it is. You bring forth that essence. Now everyone can tap into it. You, your twin flame, the collective, whether they're twin flames or not, you've harnessed that and brought it down and radiated it for the greater good. So slow and steady wins the race, though, right? We don't want to be too hard on ourselves about instant gratification. As you can see with the Divine Feminine, it takes making hard decisions to walk away from things, you know, that we may feel isolated. And we don't want to feel that. We want to feel love and connected, but, you know, sometimes removing ourselves or letting God remove things, you know, walking away from that need to be connected to people in the 3D, because we're all connected. So there shouldn't be any fear of walking away. Because it's not like you walk away and then you feel just dejected and rejected and whatever, and you just get to stay stuck there. No, if you make a powerful decision, a hard decision, a tough decision to walk away, you get rewarded for that, okay? You get your prayers answered. You get dreams, downloads, okay? Synchronicities, confirmation that takes away any obscurity. It releases you from feeling bogged down. The 8 of Cups is very bogged down. The 10 of Cups is very liberated. Very full and whole. And then we can manifest like I said, like mother. Okay, we can manifest like a mother if we have that 10 of Cups. We have to see clearly that that's an option, though. You know, it can be tough on the spiritual journey, but there's rewards along the way. It's like a video game when you get the little coin. You know, you did good and you get a little bonus. You get an extra man, you know. You get an extra life. So it's not that we got to do all this hard work and then we're just still here. No, you get your prayers answered, but you have to do the work to get to a place to where you know what you want. You know, prayers are for the greatest good. Your greater good and the greatest good. The greater good, okay? We have to make those tough decisions to walk away if we want this beautiful love flowing through us. Allow this love flow, the love water to flow through us. We need to make a tough decision to walk away and eclipse things out of our lives. So masculine perhaps made their twin feel like this. And in return, now they're feeling like this. Because they're a mirror to you. So they're tuning into the pain that you felt from being rejected by them. And it could also be now the tables have turned and now they're getting it done to them. And now they're feeling it. Which could lead to them being reminded of how they hurt their feminine twin. Okay? Or you could say the runner or the less awakened twin or the whatever, okay? So this throat chakra, maybe what will balance them out is some communication with their twin, an apology, it's not going to be easy though. See this giant mountain they have to climb, but they're willing to cooperate. 3 of Pentacles. This is also shining, okay? You shine and radiate, but it's like the divine masculine doesn't really have, they're not feeling like they have much to shine. They don't really have much to give back. They don't have any shine. Their shine's been dulled. That 4 of Cups. They don't have anything to give back. 5 of Pentacles. So they're kind of at a place of surrender of like, okay, I'm willing to do what I need to do, whether it's apologize, whatever it is. I'm willing to cooperate with spirit. I'm willing to cooperate with the guidance I'm getting from my higher self. And so for some of the masculine twins, this can involve communication, an apology. So there's some cooperating that needs to happen, but they're willing to do it. They're willing to let the information in because they definitely don't want to stay like this anymore. Who would want that? Nobody. And we don't want that for our twin either because, if we're mirroring, we're going to be picking up on this. Especially, like, I have a water moon and so does my twin. We're both earth signs with water, moon, fire, rising. So, when he's in that Pisces moon mode, I really feel that. And this is kind of, that kind of looks like a new moon. New moon in Cancer, was it? So, Cancer cooperates when it comes to love and family and all that. Okay, this is like being isolated, left out of the family, the tribe, the clan, the crew. Okay, so 3 of Cups was the next top card. Here's 3 of Pentacles. So in order to feel connected to others, connected within, we have to connect with spirit. We have to connect with the earth. Connect with our past, okay? There's the main colors here are red and yellow, and there's blue. Okay, so red and yellow, and then in between is orange, of course, but, having our basic needs met, this 5 of Pentacles, having your basic needs met, your basic resources, is going to lead you, push you through clearing that sacral chakra into your power center where you're gaining the momentum to speak your truth. blue throat chakra. Okay? And see how this is mostly like red, orange, yellow, but there's a little bit of blue. There's a little bit of blue water in that fire. And of course, that's balance. That's alchemy. That's temperance. That's masculine and feminine within being balanced. So this is cooperating however you need to cooperate. Being led and guided by spirit to come to a place of inner balance so that when you do speak, it's truth. It's coming from your heart. You're seeing things clearly, your third eye, okay? You have your basic needs met. You're feeling yourself. You're motivated. Momentum into your power center, clearing through that sacral chakra. So there's maybe, you know, some family issues and pain that happened in the past that, you know, they felt like the black sheep or whatever it is that caused some, you know, uneasiness as far as the emotional body. And I'm just like dripping with sweat. It's not even hot. I think all the steroid ointment I had to put all over myself. And I did have a cup of coffee, but which is very rich in minerals, especially instant coffee, according to my research. I don't have too much though. 1 cup a day. So and then we have the Father of Wands. So he's like geared up. He's really ready to do that. And the feminine's really ready to start manifesting from a place of real, just full love. Like, you're good. You've made amends with your family, with your friends. You've walked away from the ones that you can't incorporate into your life. Or you need to do that. Because it's restricting you from this. And this is what we really want. We just want to be full, abundant, flowing love. Okay? So that we can manifest even more love. Because the more the merrier. There's never enough love to go around. So we need to get our thoughts right, make that decision to walk away from the things we need to walk away from, okay, in order to call in, to manifest these connections. It could be business connections, whatever you need to tap into, okay, connecting emotionally, connecting to the earth and provision, okay. Ability to make sound decisions and respond accurately according to a balanced mind. So the mind affects all this. Your resources, as far as your energy resources, your emotional resources. Okay, the Pentacles is resources. But we have to anchor the ether. And then remember, space and time is another element that we need to master. And it's really transcending that and knowing that, you know, one of the things is that our team's always there. We're always connected. We just need to open ourselves up and not block ourselves, Divine Feminine. So make that powerful decision to walk away. It's not going to be easy, but the rewards are going to be beautiful, radiant, just overwhelmingly abundant. This is very fertile energy too. 10 of Cups. I mean, this is like happy family, happy home. Everything just feels good. We think about our home, feels good. We think about our job, feels good. We think about our friends and family, feels good. We think about our place and our process and the journey, we feel good. This is a very empowered place to be. But how can you feel empowered if you can't make those tough decisions to walk away from the things you need to walk away from and let go of the things you need to let go of? That keeps us stuck and feeling powerless. So we want to feel powerful, and that comes from connection, the love connection. We'll be back in 2 and 2, Chuck Woolery. Remember that? I used to love that show. I was pretty good at guessing who they would pick too. or, you know, the best one, they wouldn't always pick that one, but I would be like, oh, she's the best one, pick her, or, oh, he's the best one, pick him. They wouldn't always agree with me. But yeah, that I used to love that show, Love Connection. You know, the Divine Masculine wants to make a love connection because this is feeling unloved, unworthy, isolated, dejected, rejected, uninvited, the black sheep, the odd man out, the third wheel. He wants his partner so they can have four wheels hanging out with their tribe, you know, working together. So you have to first cooperate with Source and Self, okay? So Divine Masculine, in order to get out of this funk, this funky funk, this funky bunch, maybe we need to find a new bunch. This Three of Pentacles. Maybe it's not working because you're trying to make it work with people who don't know how to cooperate. And especially with Spirit and the higher self. This is also your higher self because this is inner alchemy. So, you know, your higher self guides you when it comes to temperance. And that's also patience. You know, maybe they're getting impatient with feeling like this. They're getting impatient with the people around them who just keep helping them to stay stuck, okay? They want to move forward. And the only way to do that is to cooperate with the messages that you're getting. And, you know, my twin had a hard time speaking up or just speaking, right? If it's a tough conversation, oh, I'm out of here. Silence, blocked, whatever, you know? Afraid to speak. Well, you keep being afraid to speak, that you're being disobedient, okay, with the messages, with the energies that want to cooperate with you to get you out of this. If you're being defiant, rebellious, and rejecting that, then you're in the energy of rejection, and this is going to keep coming back and back and back. Over and over and over and over. You're going to keep experiencing rejection because you're in the energy of rejecting. So, but because there's a Three of Pentacles and Temperance, I see that they do want to cooperate because they're done. They're done with this funk. They really are done. They really are done. And I'm clairsentient, empathic. I'm done feeling his shit too. I'm done. So be done. Whatever it is. That doesn't mean that he's going to contact me or be in my life. Or that just means, you know, the greatest good of all. You know, you want to pray for yourself and the collective, your twin flame, everyone. You want the best for everyone. Okay? This is wanting the best for all parties involved. Even the ones who have hurt you, quote unquote, hurt you, done something to you, which is never the case. It's all part of the journey. It's a lesson. It's there to help propel us to the next step and the next step and the next step, because we're spiritual warriors, okay? And this is the self and God. You don't have to tap into anything else to bring more love and all. It's just constantly flowing from God. You just need to allow it in by moving away from the things you need to move away from, and literally you may need to move. You know, and that's holding that good space for not just your twin flame, but for the collective. You anchor those energies and you make them available for everyone in all directions can come and tap into that. You get a download, you anchor that, bam. Now it's in the Akashic Records, it's available for all. Including your twin, okay? So, and that moon, okay, the moon is the womb from which the two twins came, okay? And then we divide into two, and then we go back to one. One, womb, moon, mom. So, And again, did I say there's a crescent moon there? So there's a crescent moon here. It's all water. Look at another crescent moon here. Oh. This is like crescent moon, but this is kind of like the eclipse. So there's like eclipse, crescent moon, the moon, literally the moon card. So the moon, the womb, the water from which we both came, the 1, 2, 1. You know, it's time to get back to one again, okay? And remember, yes, it starts with the self. You anchor those energies of oneness within. You help your twin and all, because you make that available. It's in the record bank, the Akashic Records, the Akash, okay? Which just means what is. So you bring it into what is, because we have the Magician in 10 of Cups. But I almost said 10 of Pentacles, but you, if you're rich in love, you feel rich and abundant tangibly. No matter if you live in a shack, you feel like a queen, a king, okay? Because the love, the abundance of love is what puts you there. You can have all the money in the world and all the most beautiful men, women falling at your feet, whatever. If you don't have that love, you won't feel the 10 of Pentacles, and you won't have that to pass on. You know, 10 of Pentacles is passing that on to future generations, okay? Making that, anchoring those energies. That's what we do as twin flames. We anchor those energies, we anchor that information so that it's available to all, to help heal all, to raise the vibration. Okay, ascension, healing Gaia. But I'm also getting like, let's not be too slow in the decision-making process. Okay? For the feminine, it's to move forward. Maybe kind of have to put the twin flame thing, twin flame label on a shelf. Okay? And just kind of work on another task. Manifesting something. Okay? So, you know, let's not be too slow, Divine Masculine, in eclipsing this bullshit out of our lives of just, this is just lack mentality. This is not seeing things clearly, okay? So Divine Feminine, don't take too long, because your Divine Masculine is also, you know, counting on you to help. If you're motivated and you do what you need to do and you keep progressing, you know, even if it's slow, you know, don't take too long though, because they're waiting to cooperate with source and get balanced and heart-centered and speak their truth. You know, so if we do that, they reflect that because we're mirrors. So, you know, if you have to put it on a shelf and come back to it later, just don't take too long with whatever the decision is, okay? Because it's not just your twin flame. Remember, it's the collective. We have a responsibility as twin flames to anchor those energies. And we can't be effing around, not making the decisions to walk away from the things we need to walk away from, and we just keep stalling and stalling and stalling because we don't want to face some shit. So, that's good. We're about at an hour. Oh, wow. Okay. That was a little lengthy, but, so, okay, that's the reading for July, for the Twin Flames, July 2017. And I will do another video, perhaps today if I get to it. I have quite a few things I need to take care of around the house and stuff, but definitely by this weekend I will post another video with, or another couple videos. One was the shamanic dream. I'm going to have that be separate because there are two totem animals that came to me after I did the cardinal shamanic healing reading. So that's very important. That's going to be a video all its own. And then I'll do one with synchronicities and the little blip from a the dream from my divine masculine. Maybe I'll throw that in there with that, because it was a real quick message. So, but I want that to be separate from the tarot reading. So, all right. Just seeing if there's anything else I'm getting here quickly. Something the divine feminine really wants, and it's reflected by your masculine counterpart, and it has to do with bringing more love in. Don't hesitate. If we take too long to make a decision, ego's going to filter in there, and we're never going to, not never, but it's, you know, sometimes there's a window of opportunity. You miss that opportunity, it may take a long time for it to come back around. So don't rest on your laurels either, because you may have made the decision to walk away, and you're doing this, and you're feeling good and love, and you're just like, yeah, I'm manifesting like a motherfucker, so I'm good, I ain't got to do shit. There's always work to be done. How many times have you had to do the same laundry? I mean, it gets dirty, you gotta wash it again, you gotta take a bath. Why take a bath? You're just gonna get dirty again, yep, and then you take another bath, and then you get dirty, you take another bath. There's always work to be done. So we can't rest on our laurels. Because for some of you, you have made the decision to move on, whether that's putting the twin flame thing on the shelf or whatever it is. So, but we can't just stay stuck there either. Even if it's a really good place, we still have to keep moving forward. Even if we're at a really good place, we can't, that's resting on your laurels. Like, okay, I did my work, I'm done. No, there's always work to be done. Okay? There's always dusting. Fuck. God. Dusting. Oh, jeez. So, yeah. Maybe some of you need to get out the dust rag, and maybe it's just polishing your shine. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Maybe it's, so maybe you're in a good place. So maybe you need to polish up that shine a little bit, hone those manifesting skills. You know, there's always, you know, practicing and perfecting your intuitive gifts. Okay, because, you know, this is prayers, but it's also prayers answered. It's wish, hope, fulfillment. It's wishes granted. You know. This is wishing, praying, hoping. There's always more good stuff and love that we want to call in. So, you know, maybe right now for the divine feminine is just polishing up some of that, you know, just so you can shine even brighter. Even though you're in a good place, okay? We even need to walk, we need to keep it moving. Even if you're in a good place, you still need to keep it moving, okay? The divine masculine, he sees that big mountain, but he's willing to climb, because this 4 cups and 5 of pentacles, man, that shit, he can't stay stuck there anymore. So it's bubbling up in his throat chakra, what he needs to do. He needs to maybe speak up about, you know, the ones he's trying to cooperate with aren't cooperating back, because he just keeps getting 4 cups, 5 of pentacles. So dropping that fear that, you know, maybe you won't have all those people around you anymore. Okay, and we're mirroring each other. So, you know, maybe they're afraid to speak up because it's going to isolate them. They're going to be bored. That no one's going to be wanting to be around them. If they speak up and they sound too spiritual, or they say anything about twin flames, they may find themselves isolated, like lonely on a mountaintop. So there might be some fear there of rejection. But if God is for you, who can be against you? If you love yourself, then no one can unlove you. If you're for you, then nobody's really against you, because you put the importance on self and self-love. Yeah, I think maybe he's got like this social thing going on, and he doesn't want to be bored and isolated and left out of that. But he knows it's just, he's got to cooperate with spirit in order to speak his truth. It's bubbling up in that throat chakra, and he in order to have that balance, he's going to have to use that, activate that throat chakra and cooperate with the messages that are coming in, maybe through dreams or whatever it is. So, and move forward methodically and deliberately, not hastily. So there's definitely moving forward, but at a good steady pace that feels good for you, okay? And that's at the core center for both twins. So, and they want this information to come in to help them move forward. What's the next step? God, help me know what the next move is in my life. What's the next step I need to take? And the more specific you are, the more specific your answer will be. You will see, you will see, you will see, you will see. Literally, this is like the seer, okay? You interpret the information spot on. Now you got the information, you know what to do with it, apply it, okay? It's the application of this information that's the most important. Because it's coming in all the time. You choose whether you want to do anything with it or not. Let it guide you on your path. And we're wanting that, both twins. We're wanting to move forward, but very steadily, very deliberate in our actions, okay? Because we don't want to have regrets. We don't want to backtrack into ego-based bullshit, okay? Sorry for the BS bombs and stuff, but, you know, it is what it is, and sometimes it's needed. So, is there anything else? He wants to feel that love again. She wants to move on because she doesn't want to feel hurt again. I feel like the Divine Feminine's really feeling herself, and the Divine Masculine is coming into feeling himself and realizing that he's got to, you know, he may have some party going on around him, but you ever been in a crowded whatever and feel just totally isolated and alone? He's not jiving with this anymore. It may have been this fun party at one time, but it's not serving him anymore. He's not getting anything out of it. At the end of the day, like, it may seem like all this fun, even sex, whatever, karmic, it may seem all good, but at the end of the day, when he's really just him in spirit, he ain't jiving with it. So, moving on steadily, deliberately, calling the information necessary to help propel you on your path. It's ready, there, available. All you got to do is set the intention to receive it. All right, you guys. I love you all. Blessings to you all, and peace be upon you all.